Hello student. Today we'll start class 4 EVS chapter 17. Nandita in Mumbai. Nandita, she is a small girl. She is in Mumbai. Now she is telling her story when she was in Mumbai. Student, let's read together. I came to Mumbai a month ago. I means Nandita. Okay. Since we came, mother has been admitted in the hospital. We had to come to Mumbai for her treatment. Now, small description has given. Nandita came to Mumbai a month ago. A month before she came to Mumbai. Now she is telling her story that since when they have reached there in Mumbai, her mother has been admitted in hospital. So they had to come to Mumbai for her treatment. When we say Mumbai, yeah, it's a very big city. The big city, Mumbai. I have slowly got used to the city. I still remember the day when mother and I got off the train at the Mumbai station. I was so it was so crowded. I quickly caught hand of mother's hand. Now, Mumbai is a very big city. So, Nandita came first time as soon as when they got down from the trains. It was very crowded. It is for her first time when they have reached Mumbai. Now she has to slowly got used to the city. Now when they reached at the station, it was so crowded. So she quickly caught her mother's hand. I was thinking about her, how Mama would find us in the crowd. Just then I heard someone calling loudly from behind, Nandita, Nandita. I turned back and there was Mama. When they were in Mumbai, her Mama means uncle. Okay, uncle will come to pick up. So she is thinking it is very crowded. How can my mama will come and how can they recognize us because it is very crowded. So just then, when she heard someone that calling Nandita, Nandita, when she turned back, she saw her mama. We left the station and were soon on our way to Mama's house. So they left the stations. Then they were on the way to her Mama's house. But then it was so crowded everywhere. Yeah, every corner of the Mumbai, it is very crowded. Even in the hospital, it may be stations or colony or area, it is very crowded. There were many huts lined all the narrow street. We went through the street to reach Mama's house. So everywhere you will see a small huts. It is all in line and it is also very small street. So they went through the street to reach her Mama's house. Mama, Mommy, their two daughters and a son live in a one room. So in one room, her Mama's family all his two daughter, one son, wife, husband, all are living in a one room. Now it is added two more person. Now I do live with them. Now they have to stay. They have to live with her mamas also. It is here that we see sleeping, cooking, and wash all in one room. In one room, you have to do all things, your cooking, your sleeping, your sitting, standing, all in a one room. So you have to do. It's a very small house. My house in the village also has only one room, but we have separate places for cooking and for bathing. We also have a courtyard outside. Now he says, even Nandita says, even we have a very small house in village, but at least we have separate places for cooking and bathing. And even we have courtyard also. Water, water. Mommy, Seema, and I get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go to the public tap to fill water. Oh no, you won't believe how many fights are there for water. Now, her mommy and Seema and she, they used to get up early in the morning for water. Okay, so this is a public tap. In this time, what happens? All are make queue for the waters. She says that in the morning itself, all the children will be make a line to take water, and for this also they will make fight. If we are just a little late, then we are not able to fill the water for the day. If you will late, then you will not able to take the water also, because it's a very crowded and it's a very long queue. And there is no tap in our house, in our village too. The pond in the village has water. It has 20 minutes to take to walk to it. Now she compared her village, that she said even in her village there is no tap to take water. They have some pond. It's nearly 20 minutes. They take water from their pond. In summer, sometimes the water in the pond dries up. In summer also, it's very obvious. In summer, even all the rivers and some streams, they just dries up. Even in village, in Nandita village, it is same. In summer, ponds dries up. Then we have to walk for almost 1 hour to the river to get water. If ponds will be dried, then they have to walk for almost 1 hour to get the water. But in the village, there are no fights for water. But in the village, yes, in ponds or rivers, I think there is no need to fight. You can go and take water from every corner of the rivers. Okay, but in here in Mumbai, they so for the water only they fight. In the street where Mama lives, there is a toilet at one end. Everyone in the street uses that toilet. And in her Mama place, only at the end side of the area, you will get only one toilet. And in everyone in the streets, they are using that same toilet. It is also very dirty and it smells so bad. At first, it used to make me want to vomit. That toilet is very dirty and smelly also, because only one toilet and many people are using. So at the first time, what happened? At the first time when she used the toilets, it makes her want to vomit. Okay. At times there is no water. We have to take water with us. Now I'm getting used to all this. So in one toilet and many people are using, it's very obvious this toilet will be dirty or smelly. So at times too there will be no waters, and if you want to go to toilet you have to take your own water with you. In village, now she is getting used to all these things. In the village, people go to the open places or fields for toilet. The men and women go to different places. But in village, there no need to make for the queue for the toilet for the waters. In village, even men and women they go to different places for this, and even they went open places or fields for the toilet. Things new, learning new things. Every day I go to the hospital by bus to see my mother. At first I was too scared to get into such crowded buses, so she came to Mumbai to see her mother. So every day she used to go to hospital by bus. Okay, at first time, yeah, it's very obvious when you will go to some big city and you are alone. So you will be scared how I'll go and how I'll reach. So same things is happening with her also. I was not I was not at all used to. I was afraid. But now it is not like that. At the first time she was not very used to. Now she is not afraid. Now she is used to all these things. I know how to stand in line, how much to pay for the ticket, where to get down. Now she knows everything, how to stand in line and how much she has to pay for the ticket, and from where and how she has to do all things. Where we stay, there is a tall building nearby. My mommy works in 7 houses there. She washes utensils and cleans the houses. One day I went there with her. So where they are stay, there is a very tall building, okay? And nearby their house, so her mommy works in 7 houses. It's like a maid servant. She washes utensils, cleans the houses, all these things. One day what happened, Nandita went with her mommy. When when I first saw the building I thought that it was one big house, but I found that there were many houses, one on top of another. So she went with her mommy. When she saw that building, it's when she saw all the apartments, she thought ki only one building is one house. Okay, but gradually when she went inside and when she found that there, it is not like that. It is many houses in one building. I was wondering how I would climb so many stairs, but there was a lift to take people up and down. It was like a big iron cage with fan and light and even a bell. So she was wondering I will get up, how I will get up. So she was wondering how I will get up and how I will get down, because it's a very big building. So she found it is not like that. She no need to use stairs, but they have a lift to take the people up and down. It's like an iron cage where you will get light, fan, even a bell also. So many of us, so many of us got into the lift. Somebody pressed the button and lift went up quickly. To tell you the truth, I was very scared in the beginning. So, so many of them got into the lift, but somebody pressed the buttons. As soon they pressed the buttons, went up quickly. So she was very scared in the beginning. Another house. Mommy took me first to Bablu's house. Her mommy her mommy is working in 7 places. The first place they went Bablu's house. His house was on the 15th, 12th floor. What a big house! So many rooms. One to sit in, one to eat in, one to sleep in, and one to cook in. Their toilet was also in the house. It took mommy a lot of time to clean Bablu's house, but she could work easily. So they went inside the apartments, the house, Bablu house. So she saw all the rooms that she found one kitchen to eat, one bedroom to sleep, all this, and even the one toilet. So it took a lot of time to clean Bablu's house, but her mommy managed. Her mommy could work these things very easily. In the kitchen and water flow from it. Bablu put a bucket under the tap to fill water for his butt. Now Bablu put a bucket to fill the water for his butt. Then he sat down to watch TV. So much water was wasted. I did not like it. I went and closed the tap. Then the owner of the house, they just put the bucket to fill the water, but he was just forgot that that he is filling water. But what happens? He just watching TV. Though it was just wastage of water, so she went and closed the tap. Bablu's house had big glass windows. Mommy told me to look down from the window. So his house was very big window. So her mommy told that you can see down from the window. I could see Mama's street and the houses. So from that apartment she can see her mama's house also. But I could not make out which was his house. As actually she can see the colony area, but she could not recognize the exact house of his mama, of her mama. From up there, everything below looked like a small toys. I was just quite afraid to look down from each a height because she is in 12th floor. So from there she saw everything like a small toys. So she was very much afraid to see all these things. A new worry. Mama had said that he would take me around to see Mumbai. So her mama said, with him, she will wander to Mumbai. The children around here talk a lot about chaptr. So all the children around there talk about chaptr. They say that big film stars also come here. Maybe when I go there, I might see a film star. So she was just wondering when she will go that Chapati area, then she will see the film star also. These days, Mama is so worried. I cannot ask him to take me to Chapati. So in this time, her mama is so worried, so she couldn't say anything to her mama to take that place. Last week, some people had come with a notice that everyone should move out of this place. Why? Why are his mama is worrying? Because last week that some of the people came with a notice that everyone should leave from that area. They say a big hotel. They say a big hotel will be built here, where they are staying. Um, they want to make a big hotel. Mama was saying that this is the third time in the last 10 years that he got such notice. People who live here have been given another place to make their house. So this is the third time they got notice from last 10 years, and those people who are staying that area, they have been given another place to make house, but it is very far away, another corner of the city. So there is no drinking water, no electricity. I don't even know if any buses goes there or not. The place where they are staying, in that place there is no drinking water, there is no proper electricity, even I think there is no proper bus facility also. How will mama reach his workplace from so far? So she was just wondering how can his mama will reach his workplace, how much money will he have to spend, and how much time also, and mommy, will she get some work, other work there? If mama moves to a new place, how will I be able to visit my mother? Mother is not even completely well as it is. So his family is little bit worried because they have to change their house. So he was just wondering, because that place is very far, they have to spend a lot of money to reach their destiny. Like she has to reach hospital to see her mother and her mommy. I don't know she will get another work or not, and her uncle, her mama, how can and how much spend money to reach their office, his office. So this is the condition for them. So student, this is our exercise. Why did Nandita have to bring her mother from the village to Mumbai? Nandita had to bring her mother to Mumbai for treatment. Nandita used to feel like vomiting when at first she had to use the toilet where Mama lived. Why? The toilet was too dirty and smelled bad. So Nandita used to feel like vomiting. In what ways did Nandita find her mama's house to be different from her house in the village? There is a courtyard, separate kitchen and bathroom in Nandita's house in the village, where there is no courtyard or separate kitchen or bathroom in her mama's house in Mumbai. What differences did Nandita find between getting water from the public tap and in the village? There is no fight or rush to get water from pond and river in the village, while in Mumbai there fights to get water from public tap. People have to come in queue to get water. The time was also fixed for water supply in Mumbai. Was there electricity at the place where Nandisa Mama lived? Yes. Yes, there was electricity at the place where Nandita's Mama lived. Do you know anyone who was admitted to a hospital? Yes, I know one of my friends' grandmother who was admitted to a hospital. Question number 2. For how many days was he or she in the hospital? He was admitted for about 5 months. So students, you have to copy down from here. Okay, thank you.